Hey bats, Bipolar Bat here. So today we're gonna be talking about my encounter with a ghost. You don't even know how scared I was. Like, if you don't believe in ghosts, you might start believing after this story. By the way, this is a true story. I literally saw it with my own eyes. Okay, let's get to the story. So it was 2016, and I was with one of my friends. For his privacy, I'm gonna call him Pete. So Pete and I were at this park. It was like 5 blocks away from my house, right? So we were chilling at this park, playing soccer or whatever I did in 2016. This park is a fenced park, and it's covered by trees. So I hear a voice coming from behind the trees. It was really faint. I'm like, yo, Pete, you heard that? He's like, nah, I just brushed it off. About 5 minutes later, I hear it again. It wasn't faint that time. It sounded like a small boy, maybe 5 to 7 years old. He was saying, I have a Charizard in Pokemon Go. I didn't even have to ask Pete. I saw by the look on his face that he heard it. But it wasn't that big of a deal. We just kept playing. Immediately after, we hear it again. The same phrase, I have a Charizard in Pokemon Go. Pete was like, what do you want, kid? Not thinking the kid would respond, but he did. I just want to give you my Charizard. Come. And I was like, damn. Pete was like, let's dip. But my dumbass was like, nah, it's good. Let's go behind the trees. We heard the kid again. I'm over here. Of course, I followed the voice because I'm stupid. There's no one there. Where you at, little dude? The kid didn't respond. I told Pete that they were just pranking us. We went back. Right after we go back, the kid speaks again. How did you not see me? I'm right here. I started laughing. I still thought it was just a prank. The kid says, it's not a prank, really aggressively. To be honest, I got a little scared. I whisper at Pete to sneak up on him while I distract him. Pete goes behind the trees while I'm talking to the kid. I'm just trying to distract him, like by asking him how he got the Charizard. Out of nowhere, I hear Pete being like, what the fuck? And then he comes running back to me. He's like, run, dude. I have no idea what's going on, but I go along with it. Pete stops running and is like, I think we lost him. I'm like, lost who? He's like, yo, when you were talking to him and he spoke back, I heard his voice right in front of me, but I saw literally nothing. I was like, damn. You could have told me that before you started racing down the street. And he was like, shut up, dude, I'm serious. At this point, I obviously didn't believe him, so I was like, yeah, okay. Then this kid, bro, we hear him again. The Charizard! Just 2 words, but it creeped the hell out of both of us. The reason it creeped us out so much is for 2 reasons. 1, we were 2 blocks out of the park. If it was human, he followed us 2 blocks. That's some really creepy dedication. Plus, he was probably 5 to 7 years old. So if it was human, he either had no parents or left them just to spook us. 2, this one's the scariest, there were no trees, no hiding spots, just a street with a house that has a backyard. So I was like, ooh! There's literally no other way he could have gone. If he went for the backyard, then he would have been stuck in a dead end. So I started running as fast as possible to the place the voice came from, so that way he couldn't escape. Keep in mind that there was no way he was more than 7 years old, so I thought, he can't run that fast. I go there, and there is no one there. Me and Pete hear a giggle. A giggle. Do you know how scary that shit is? The giggle was coming from the dead end, so we run to the dead end as fast as our legs can run. We cornered him now. There was no way out. We checked the dead end. There is no one there. We rest a bit and run back to the street to go home. We walk another 2 blocks to my house, talking about what happened back there. My house is only 1 block away. Freedom, boys! And that's when we hear, you never got the Charizard. Don't worry, I'm coming to give it to you.
Nope.
No, thank you. I book it out of there along with Pete. While I'm running, I'm screaming, you can't give another player your Pokemon! Okay, just kidding, I never screamed that. But I was so scared, I ran back to my house, and I tell Pete he can stay until he feels safe, because no way he was gonna go out again to run 3 blocks back to his house. That night, while I was in bed, I thought of what I had done. I ran to my house right after the kid/ghost thingy talked to me. He probably saw me go inside the house, which means he knows where I live. He could just break into my house and haunt me or something. You literally don't know how scared I was. I never saw or heard whatever it was again. Before this experience, I was sure ghosts and spirits and shit didn't exist. But now, I'm not so sure. So yeah, that was the vid. Hope I reminded you that we might not be alone. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Also, subscribe if you want to become a bat and join the Squeaker Gang. You see, the Squeaker Gang isn't any normal YouTube gang. We're squeakers, okay? We stand out from others. Our voice is heard much louder than any other gang around because we are squeakers. Joining the Squeaker Gang doesn't just mean you subscribe. It means that you joined a team. A gang. The Squeaker Gang. Guys, I don't know if you know this, right? But the Squeaker Gang is a joke. It's ironic, okay? This is Bipolar Bat, and I'll see you later.